up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz for a hump day. First hump day of the year, January 3rd, 2024. Not three, right? We got it right. It only took 3 days to get it. Anyways, hope everybody had a safe and good New Year's Eve. Don't forget, if you did not get what you wanted for Christmas, head over to the buckeyecast.com. We got it all there. I did a cool new hat design. It's like the old 90s starter caps. You know, like remember the Oakland Raiders one? It's in like a script font. Go check it out. I used to have one of those. Those were one of my favorite hats back when I was a Raiders fan, way back. Anyways, so check it out, buckeyecast.com. Shit's still on sale, so go nuts. All right. So yesterday we talked offense. Today we're talking defense. I got my coffee in me. We are fired up, ready to go. And if this is recorded before somebody announced or transferred or hopped in the portal or whatever, apologies. This is the most recent info I have. And you know how time works, right? It's a flat circle. Anyways, so we're talking defense here. Looking forward to the 2024 defense. We're going to talk about each position group. What do we need? Who's in the portal? All that crap. So, we talked about the offense yesterday, and we're in the same boat, as we were a year ago in 2023, needing a starter quarterback and some quality O-line play. And I think I'm going to go the same route. On defense, we don't need a corner like we did last year, thank God. But I think I'm gonna kind of go with a similar number for the over/under of guys we pull out of the portal. I think we took 8 overall as a team last year. I think I took 5.5 on the offense yesterday. I'm going to go 5.5 again on defense. Mostly it's depth pieces. And again, it really depends on who comes back from the 2021 class, right? Like Jack, JT, Tyleek, we haven't heard from. Denzel Burke says he wants to be a top 10 pick. Right now, he's lingering around end of the first, early second. So he may want to come back. You got IGB locking down the other corner spot. Jordan Hancock, he had a great year. Does he want to come back or make the jump while your stock is high? So lots of needs, but we need depth. Definitely linebacker, but we're going to get into all of it right here. I'll give you the position need by scholarship numbers, and we'll talk about who's on the roster, who is not, who's leaving so far. So one person that is of major concern and is going to be drastically affected by Jack and JT's decisions is Kenyatta Jackson. He's made it obvious on social media that he's not happy, tired of waiting. He did play a lot in the Cotton Bowl, so there's that. And he's definitely a part of the plans going forward. But he wants to be a starter, obviously ASAFP, and I understand it. But he's the one to watch for as far as a last-minute portal hopper. Again, portal closes for players on Thursday. They got to be in by the 4th. And then NFL announcement decision date has to be January 15th. So we're winding down there. So let's go position by position here, starting with DNs. We got Mari Abor already hopped in the portal, so he's gone. You got Mitchell Melton coming back. As of right now, Jack, JT, Kenyatta Jackson, maybe, Caden Curry, Josh Mickens, and then Edric Houston coming in. So that gives you 6. Typically, Larry Johnson wants 8, so they're definitely looking for that. I know that he's put some offers out there to a defensive end from Miami of Ohio. I don't know if that makes you feel good or not, but he's in the portals, and he's a defensive end, and we need him, so we need bodies. Maybe more for depth, not necessarily starter level. I mean, if Jack and JT, Kenyatta, Caden, all those guys return, then we just need depth pieces, in case of injury, things like that. So we need to get up to 8 there. D tackles, let's talk about them. The big men, Mike Hall already announced for the NFL. Jaden McKenzie hopped in the portal. He's got 1 year remaining, by the way. You got Ty Hamilton. He's down to 1 year left. Tywan Malone, the transfer from Ole Miss, didn't get a lot of playing time. Tyleek Williams, he's got the decision to make. Hero Canoe, he's an up-and-comer. Definitely is in the plans for a starting job next year. Then you got Caden McDonald, the big man, got in there on offense in the Cotton Bowl in their jumbo package. Very weird to see 94 out there. Then you got Jason Moore, Will Smith Jr. Those guys were both injured most of the season, so they didn't get in the game at all. And then you got Eric Mensah coming in, the dude from Virginia, the 3-star. So you got 4, 7, 8. So you got 8 right there, depending if Tyleek comes back and if nobody else transfers out. So we're at our number right there. 8 is what you want at D tackle as well. Now, linebacker, this is where things are getting a little thin. I think you don't need 8. I think that number could be updated to more like 7, maybe 6 at the lowest. But you lost Reed Carrico to the portal, Eichenberg to the NFL. Steele's gone. He hasn't announced it yet, but most likely. So you're bringing back Cody Simon. Don't forget Court Williams, even though he hasn't played much in 4 years, but he is in the linebacker room. Hopefully he's healthy. And then you got CJ Hicks that everybody's clamoring for 3 years. And then you got Gabe Powers. Still haven't seen much of him. These guys on special teams, that's about it. And then you got Glover, the transfer from, he reclassified, was committed to Northwestern. Anyways, Arvell Reese is with the linebacker room right now. He could move down into the D end room eventually, possibly. We'll see what happens. And then you got Peyton Pierce out of Texas in the 24 class, and then Garrett Stover. He's making the transition from safety to linebacker, coming in with the 24 class as well. So you got 8 dudes there, assuming nobody else leaves. Court Williams on the fence with his health. And then Glover and Reese have gotten very little experience. Reese definitely was in on some special teams, but then you got the 2 young guys coming in. So you're looking at a depth chart of probably Cody Simon starting at your Mike, and then CJ Hicks at your Will, I would imagine. And then Gabe Powers backing up Cody, and then Glover, Reese, Pierce, Stover kind of filling in for depth. So let's look at corners. We need 8 of them as well. And you lost Ryan Turner and Jair Brown to the portal. So the guys making decisions right now are Denzel Burke, Jordan Hancock, and don't forget Lorenzo Styles Jr. He is a 2021 class of guy. So he'll be back for sure. He's going to add some depth. You got IGB. Then you got Calvin Simpson Hunt, Jermaine Matthews. Then coming in this 24 class are the guys we're really excited about, right? Miles Lockhart, he'll be the slot safety corner. And then you got Bryce West and Aaron Scott Jr. So you got a healthy group there. 5, 9, you got 9 dudes. So yeah, you really don't know what's going to happen with Burke and Hancock. You could be down to your 8. 9's not a bad number though. Then with as many guys as we need, and a couple of those guys are actually playing safety, like Hancock is a safety. Miles Lockhart will be considered a safety. So technically they're corner bodies, but playing a safety role, so could use one more corner possibly, but it's not a high priority. Safeties, we need 11. So if you include Hancock, Miles Lockhart, at least, that's 2. Then you got Jihad Carter. He hasn't seen much time at all, the transfer from Syracuse. Lathan Ransom, we haven't heard anything yet, but he's probably gone, I would think. And you lost Cam Martinez, Josh Proctor's out of eligibility, Kai Stokes in the portal, Cam in the portal. So you got, question mark behind Lathan Ransom, Jahad Carter, Sonny Styles, Jaden Bonsu, Malik Hartford, Cedric Hawkins. We haven't seen anything from Bonsu or Hawkins. Hartford, I'm not pumped. Last time I saw him on the field. And then coming in, you got McLean out of New Jersey, and then Leroy Roker out of Fort Myers, Florida. So that gives you, I think Lathan probably goes. I think he's reached his peak, as far as his stock for the NFL, which is 5th or 6th round at best. But you got Carter, Styles, that's Bonsu, Hartford, Hawkins, that's 5. And then McLean and Roker, that makes 7. Plus, we don't know what's going on with Hancock, and Miles Lockhart's coming in. So add them to the safety room, technically. So that's what we're looking at. I think you're going to have to look at some depth for the DNs. Again, this is all kind of up in the air. We'll make adjustments to this lineup as we see fit, but that's why we also need depth at linebacker. That's why they brought in the dude from Cal for a visit. He ended up committing elsewhere, but so you're looking at mostly you need depth pieces at D-line and linebacker. I think the secondary is pretty solid, in my opinion. But anyways, that's all I got for you. Talk to you tomorrow. Go Bucks.